Hello everyone, I'm Melissa with the Full Lotus Wellness Initiatives. I hope you are doing well. In today's video, we are going to do some pranayama, breath work, Yin Yoga, so hopefully really getting into that meditative state. Yin Yoga is also all about deep stretching, so we're going to be doing a lot of stretches to really help open up those hips and hopefully feel better into our low back. So we're really putting the mind body together. We're also going to end with a little bit of Yoga Nidra for full relaxation. You will also need during this video 2 blocks, a strap. You can use a towel if you don't have a yoga strap, that's fine. If you have any type of like pillows or bolsters, that can be very helpful. We're also going to be using the yoga tune-up balls, but you can also, if you have tennis balls, you can place that into like a giant sock. That will be very helpful. Or if you have like a foam roller as well. So, and yours doesn't have to be short. It could be a long foam roller, it can be a short one. Yours doesn't have to be knobby, it can be smooth. So just so you have a foam roller or you've got the balls, right? So we're going to, like I said, be doing myofascial release in hopes to really open up not only the muscles, but the connective tissue, the myofascial tissue. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So really trying to break up a little bit of those like adhesions, a little bit of massage, and really just go into deep stretches, all in connection with the mind and our breath as well today. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead onto your mat if you're not there already. Start in a seated position. Roll the shoulders back. If you want to sit onto a bolster or if you want to sit onto a block, sometimes sitting onto a block helps to lower like the legs because it helps to relax the hips a little bit. So you're welcome to do that as well. Or even if you have a blanket, you're welcome to sit onto a blanket. I want you to get the best out of this video and I want you to relax. It's all about the mind so the body can follow. So go ahead and sit tall. Roll those shoulders back, relax the hands, close your eyes. Let's begin with some breath work. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Take a nice cleansing breath out through the mouth, a big do that again. Deep breath in through the nose. And a nice cleansing breath out through the mouth, a big And now I want you to go a little deeper with your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the nose. Take your time. If you need to count the breaths in and then double your exhale out and count the breath out, whatever you need to do to distract yourself, I want you to really step out of the reality world, I like to call it, and step into your own reality world for comfort, relaxation. Step into your peaceful Zen world, if you will. So again, deep breath in and a much slower breath out. Double that exhale. This will help lower that heart rate and it will help those racing thoughts as well. Going on your own, inhaling and exhaling fully. When you inhale, I want you to really feel the breath go all the way down in towards the belly, fill up from the ribs and the chest. Maybe even take a slight pause at the top and then slow down that exhale and reversing that. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Take your time. Your breath pattern does not have to match my cues either. If you want to go much slower, I encourage you. Inhale. Longer exhale. Focus on your breathing. Again, if you need to count the breaths in your mind to distract yourself, go for it. Another way you can distract yourself is bring something peaceful to your mind. What is it that brings you peace and joy or happiness? Focus on that. As you take those breaths in and those breaths out. Feel what's happening to the body, the heart rate. Hopefully everything's just slowing down. You're feeling more relaxed and at peace. Continue to center here. Deep breath in. Long breath out. I want you to think to your mind and to your heart, love and light. Love and light. Even if you need to repeat that for yourself, you can use that as a mantra. A mantra is a word or phrase that we use in yoga, right? Just to help relax. Use those words as a repetition, or use something that's going to help you. So something that resonates with you, that helps you to go deeper and deeper into full relaxation. Inhale. Longer exhale. Remember to ground and center. Fill your mind with positive affirmations, or think to yourself, love and light, with each slow breath. We'll do a few more rounds of the breath. Hopefully you're starting to feel those effects of grounding, centering, and loving thyself. Deep breath in, long breaths out. When you feel ready, bring your hands to heart center. Thumbs tucked to the yoga heart center, bowing the head. Send a smile to your heart. Feel nurtured inside. Take another breath here. Center and ground with love and light. Continue to connect with yourself. And then when you feel ready, take a moment, one more breath. And then go ahead and release, open up those eyes. So during the course of this video, I may not do a lot of talking, but that's on purpose. I'm going to help steer you as much as possible. But I also want you to take the time to do these long breaths, just like I was doing right now, and to really focus. What really helps is for you to bring something to mind that resonates with you. This can be a person, a place, an animal, whatever it is that is meaningful for you. I want you to really focus on that and the deep breathing as we go through the practice today. But first, I want you to grab the yoga tune-up balls, and I want you to take one of the balls, and if you have a tennis ball, you can use that as well too. We're going to start with the chest, and then we're going to do some stretching, through the chest, and then we're going to also open up the hip flexors. The whole point is to really open up through the whole entire front body, but also get a little bit into the back body, into the legs too. So my whole goal is to really feel better overall in mind, body, and spirit, and hopefully feel better as well in the low back. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab a ball. You're going to take one of the arms. You can go right or left side first, doesn't matter. you're going to go right close to the shoulder, the clavicle, but underneath the clavicle. You never want to roll on a bone. You want to try to roll on the most squishy part, the flesh, right? So again, we're doing myofascial release. We're just kind of getting into that, into the connective tissue, really try to open up a little bit more. So I'm going to take the ball just nice and easy, and you notice my palm is open, my arm's going to be relaxed. I'm going to inhale one way, exhale the other way. I'm only giving it like maybe 10% pressure here, right? So it's just a nice easy roll for me to take the ball over towards the shoulder and then back. Again, you're not rolling on top of the, the clavicle here. You're trying to go underneath, really trying to get into the shoulder, but also into the chest here. So middle of the chest and then over to that shoulder. Inhale one way, exhale the other way. That's really important to stay mindful with the breath here. Inhale and exhale. You don't want to go fast with this either. Just a few rolls. Again, it's only 10% pressure here. You should not be hurting yourself. Should feel good, like a little massage. Deep breath in and exhale. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. All right? So we're just going to take the ball and we're just going to roll. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale, make sure you start to the center of the chest, right? And then roll it out. All right, you can relax the arm down. Deep breath in. Doesn't matter which way, whichever way you choose. You can go in, you can inhale as you roll the ball in. You can exhale as you roll the ball out if you'd like. Or you can reverse that too. And so rolling into the chest there. You can even do little light circles if you'd like. And then once you're done with that, anytime you're doing myofascial release and you're new to it, I would spend about a minute, maybe a minute and a half doing each part of the body. If you're more advanced, you can go a little bit longer here, but you really just have to judge for yourself what feels good for you. All right, so we're going to open up in the chest a little bit. So we're going to take our yoga strap, all right, and then fold it in half. If you have a towel, great. Any type of strap really will work. But if you do have a yoga strap, I'm going to take the arms up. I'm going to inhale, and then I'm going to exhale. I'm just going to warm up here. I'm going to bring the chin down. I'm going to inhale as I rise up to the top, and then I'm going to exhale with the chin down. Inhale again, and then exhale. Take the arms all the way up. We're going to reach up as tall as we can. Deep breath in. And then one last time, bring the chin down. Pull the strap behind you. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to settle into our first posture. So take this strap. You can unfold it if you want. That way it's nice and long. You're going to place it over your shoulder, right? Like you're putting on a backpack, as I like to say. Then you're going to take your opposite arm, reach for the strap behind you, and you're going to take that hand and support your low back. So if you're not sure what I mean, I'm going to turn around for a minute so you can see what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to take the top hand down, my bottom hand's going to come up, right? And I'm going to lengthen through the spine. This hand is what's helping to be a reminder to keep my spine nice and straight here. All right, so I'm opening up through the chest here. Now, if you have some shoulder issues, you're welcome to bring this arm down, right? If this is bothering your shoulder too much, to have it all the way open, right? You can still get the same effect if opening up through the chest if you have your elbow down, right? Otherwise, bring that elbow up, right? You're walking your top hand down, your bottom hand up. You're going to lengthen through the torso. Right, and I want you to close your eyes here. So go ahead and take a deep breath in, long breath out. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Again, close your eyes. Connect with yourself. Very important here. If anything, I really want you to focus more on being mindful. That way your body will follow. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in again. Long breath out. Couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. If your mind is wandering, draw it back to your breath. Remember what you thought of that helps you to focus, bring you peace and love. Again, what resonates with you? Deep breath in. Open through the chest. Feel that energy. Feel that positive energy. Tell yourself, you're going to hear me repeat a lot today, love and light, and that's on purpose. I want you to feel that. Love and light starts with you first. Self-care for you, so you can better take care of others. But it starts with you. Love and light. Inhale. Exhale. You can stay here for a few more breaths if you like. If you notice, if you're new to this and you're like, oh, my arm's getting tired, I don't want you to stay in a posture that makes you feel tired, or you're just thinking, oh my gosh, when are we getting out of this posture? I want you to move accordingly. So if you can stay here for a few more breaths, great, right? Opening up. If you need to take a break, by all means, please take a break. I want you to move intuitively. So take breaks when you need to, and then get back into it when you are ready. This video is for you, and it's about you, and I want you to stay very, very mindful. I know I've said that like 3 or 4 times, but it's very important that you do take care of yourself so you can really get into the mind. So like I said 2 minutes ago, so the body can follow, right? So go ahead and take a break if you haven't already, and notice that already, right? You can shake it out if you need to. You can do an intuitive stretch where you're bringing your hands forward, or a posing stretch. Bring yourself forward. That'll stretch into the back body because we just opened up the front body, but we have the other side to do. Now, if you're feeling like you need to stretch the legs, that's absolutely fine. You're welcome to do that. You can even use a bolster if you'd like and have it underneath the knees. I just want you to sit up nice and tall. Keep the chest nice and open here. All right, so this is just one way if you want to sit with the legs extended. You can sit into a little half butterfly, we call it, with one leg straight, the other leg folded in. Or if you want to come into your easy seat again and have the other leg crossed over, it doesn't matter, however you feel comfortable. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the other side. Again, you're going to take the strap over the shoulder like a backpack. All right, and then you're going to take your opposite hand, small of the back first, right, and then walk your back hand up, your top hand down, right? Lengthen through your spine, right? And then close your eyes again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now, as you're here breathing, if it feels good to your body, you can always, through your exhale, take the top hand, walk it down more, and your bottom hand, walk it up more, opening a little bit more through the chest, right? So deep breath in, exhale, and then you can pull in opposite directions as well too. Inhale, long, long breaths out. I want you to take 5 to 6 long breaths here. Again, if you have any shoulder issues, just a reminder, you can bring this elbow down if you need to. Inhale, exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Continue to walk that top hand down and that bottom hand up. If it feels good, continue to open through the chest. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's go for one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. When you feel ready, take your time and release. Again, I know I had mentioned this before, but there will be long pauses here, and that's on purpose because I really want you to be in that mindset. Go ahead and roll those shoulders back. If you need to do an opposing stretch, again, you can have those hands onto the shoulders, bring yourself forward, or maybe you just want to continue opening up more and bring those hands behind you, interlace those fingers, open it up with the head up, exhale the chin down. Take a moment, notice how you feel in the chest. Do you feel a little bit more open? Perhaps you may feel a little bit more energy as well too. So inhale that head up again. Exhale the chin down. And then go ahead and release. All right, so the next body part I want to get into, we can do this a number of different ways, is right into the hips. And we have like a little short muscle here called the pectineus, right? So all in this hip here. I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can do this. You can either take a ball, right? And you're going to look for your hip bone, right? So my fingers right now are on my hip bone right now. So I'm going to go on the inside of my hip bone. This is where that pectineus is, that muscle. It's a very, very short muscle, right? And then I'm going to actually just roll up and down. So I found my hip bone, right? And then I went on the inside of that because it's not going to feel good to roll on the bone there. So you want to go on the inside, right? So I'm just going to roll up and down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Doesn't matter if you inhale down or inhale up, just choose a way. Right, so down and then up. You can even do little circles, right? Inhale, exhale. So this is the first way. You can do one side at a time. And that way, if you've never done this before, this is your easiest way. That way you're not hurting yourself. Again, I'm only putting like 10-15% pressure into it. I'm not, trying to put 100% of pressure into that. But you do want to dig just a little bit. That's very, very important. It should feel good. Again, it should feel like a massage. And then you're going to go to the other side. You'll do the same thing. You'll look for your hip bone. And then you're going to place the ball on the inside of that and then just roll up and down. Now, another way you can go about this is if you have a foam roller, right? You can take the foam roller, right across, underneath where that hip bone is, right across where the hip is. Let me move my blocks. And I'm going to take that foam roller right on the hips, below the hip bones there, and I'm actually just going to rock side to side, right? So I'm going to go left and right here. So it digs into that little groove there, into those hips. Inhale one way, exhale the other way. So I'm maneuvering my body. I'm not maneuvering the foam roller, right? So I'm just maneuvering side to side on the foam roller. It's just a different way of going about. And if you wanted to, you could go back and forth here. What I usually do, if I am going to go back and forth, I'm going to roll to one side, right? So I'm on my left side right now, and I'm focused on that left hip, right? So my right hip is a little bit off that foam roller if I'm going to roll back and forth. And then I'll roll over to the other side, right? And I'll lift the other hip up and go back and forth. So that's another way you can go about foam rolling here. So whatever variation you choose, go for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. right? And if you're on a foam roller, maybe you just take a moment just to relax into it. Inhale, exhale. And then go ahead and what you're going to do, we're going to come into a little baby cobra, right? So you can actually take a towel or a blanket and place it across your hips. You don't have to do that. It's just if you want to do that. We are going to extend our legs back behind us. We're going to be onto our belly. I have a block here because if you want, you can have a block to help center yourself. So you can have the hands right onto the block, right? You're going to lift up nice and tall, or you can have your hands nice and flat. Bring your elbows back. Pull the shoulders back and down. Again, we're opening up through the hips, but notice we're trying to open through the chest too, right? So we're continuing with that to open up through the chest, right? But now we're adding on another layer of those hip flexors. So we have our legs behind us, right? In Yin Yoga, we call this seal pose. You'll know in different lineages of yoga, we've got different names for almost the same pose. So I don't really like to get into the names for all the different poses a lot, because at the end of the day, I just want you to get into these stretches, rolling those shoulders back again into your seal pose, lifting up. I want you to pretend like there's a piece of string on top of your head and someone's pulling you all the way up. And also I want you to pretend like those legs, like someone's just giving you a gentle pull from those heels, lifting up strong. Again, you can hold on to the block if you need to. I want you to close your eyes here. Inhale, exhale. You are going to engage your glutes just a little bit to protect the low back, but keep pulling the shoulders back, right? Open through the chest. Feel the stretch through those hips as well. Inhale, long exhale. Give yourself these moments to focus. Inhale, long exhale. Stay active here with the breath. Keep those eyes closed. Keep engaging. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's do a few more breaths. Inhale, exhale. You're welcome to bring that chin down for a moment just to give that neck a little stretch. And then go ahead and bring yourself all the way down. Place your hands by your chest. Roll the shoulders back and down. Again, engage the glutes a little bit. So give those glutes a squeeze. Rising up, inhale. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. If you feel like going a little bit more, you're welcome to do that. If you want to come all the way up. In yoga, we call this cobra. And again, in yoga, we call this seal pose. One more time. Rising up, shoulders back and down. Feel that through the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come into tabletop position. Bring the knees in. And let's just do a few rounds of cat and cow here. So hands shoulder width apart, knees hip distance. Take a deep breath in as you bring the head forward, opening through the heart center and the hips back. Exhale, round into your cat. Inhale, head forward, hips back for cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more round. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Take a deep breath in. Have the knees a little bit wider. Have the big toes come together. I want you to walk your hands out as far as you can, coming into a child's pose, but I want you to make it active for the first few breaths. So you're going to walk your hands out first, and then I want you to put your fingertips on the floor. So not flat hands, but fingertips on the floor. So once you get those arms stretched out, head is down, take a deep breath in, and I want you to glue those fingertips to the floor and pull away. Get a nice stretch through the shoulders here. Inhale, exhale. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Hopefully you're feeling that stretch through the shoulders and the upper part of the back, the rhomboids, the traps. 1 more breath. Inhale, exhale. And now I want you to completely relax into your child's pose. So allow the arms to relax a minute. You can have the head down. You can have the palms facing up. You can even use a block if you want for your head. Sometimes I've seen fist over fist, right? And then just the head down as well. Take about 5 to 6 deep breaths here. Relax into your child's pose. Take those breaths. What gives you joy? What gives you peace? Think to yourself, you are the light, you are love. You are the light, you are love. Begin to move your child's pose over to your right side. You can use a block. You can walk your arms over. You can also use a block here and then have the hands on top of the block, and then you're going to push that block forward. You should feel that stretch in the upper part of the back here. Head is down between the arms. Deep breath in. Pretend those arms and those fingers are really growing. Exhale. You should feel that deep into the lats there. Inhale, exhale. One more breath. Inhale, exhale. Slowly roll it up. Take it over to the other side. Same thing with the block. Right, walk it over. Right, and then just lean that forward. Inhale, and then exhale. Take a few more breaths here. Inhale, lift, exhale. And then slowly, slowly release. All right, grab your foam roller. We're going to go a little bit deeper. We're going to go into the quads, so adding on. All right, so foam roller, you can do one leg at a time or both legs at the same time. So I'm going to do both. But again, if you wanted to do one, come down onto your foam roller. You want to roll. You don't want to roll over the kneecap, and you don't want to roll onto like, that whole hip girdle. You're just worried about that quadricep and a little bit into, just a tiny bit into that hip, but I'm mainly just getting in that quadricep. So if I'm doing one leg at a time, all right, just the middle part of my quad. I'm in my plank position, and I've got my other foot, the toes curled under. All right, you can see both feet are curled under to balance myself. I'm going to do the same thing if I've got the foam roller on both legs. Same thing, I'm going to use my little plank position here, right, to go back and forth. Now, if you're new to this and you're like, whoa, that is bothering me, then you take the ball. You can take a single ball or you can take two of them. I'll show you. You can either have the leg out, right, and then roll the ball on the outside, right, because your bone's like right on top there. So you can take the ball on the outside and then also on the inside. Okay, so if that feels a little bit better for you, go for it. You can also do the same thing if you had your tennis balls, right? Or if I put this back, and then you can make it like it's like a little tiny foam roller. Put this back in here. Right, and then just do the same thing. So now I've got two of them, and now I can add. All right, add on here. A little bit of pressure, 15-20%. It's a little bit bigger muscle, so I'm going to press down a little bit more. All right. So just want to show you different ways you can foam roll in case you're new to it. All right, I would really advise to do this. That way you're kind of understanding what this feels like without hurting the body. Again, if you're more advanced and used to foam rolling, and then you can use the foam roll either on the single leg or both legs at the same time. All right, so if you've done both legs by now, hopefully you have. If not, go ahead and roll out that other leg. You can pause the video and then play when you get ready. We're going to start the right leg forward. We're going to come into our low lunge. Right leg forward. And then we're going to place our blocks in front of us. Now I want to keep the chest open still, so I'm going to rise up nice and tall. There's different variations to come in to lunge here. So you want to lift up as tall as you can. I've got my back foot tucked under for a little bit of balance, but you can also have that back foot untucked as well. Okay, so I'm going to lift up. You probably or might have seen where in some classes people have the blocks on the inside and they come down a little bit lower to get into that hip flexor, and that's totally okay if you want to go a little bit lower. That does get into that hip flexor and that quad a little bit more. If you're feeling like you still want to open up through the chest, like we started with, you're still going to stretch that hip flexor and your quad. Make sure your front knee is in alignment with that heel. I have my knee back a little bit, but you do not want your knee over the toe. So at least a 90-degree bend here. Set up your blocks. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Close your eyes. I want you to feel the stretch. If I have my right leg forward, you're going to feel the stretch on the left side, that quadricep and that hip flexor. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Take your time to breathe here. Relax. Pretend that quad is opening up a little bit more. If you absolutely are not able to get in this lunge position, or if it's bothering your knees, you can use your strap. Just want to show you this for an easier version. If you want to get into your quadricep, take your strap onto your foot. This is a little modification here. Lay onto your stomach and then just pull. So again, if it bothers you to be on that back knee, if you have any knee issues, here's an alternative way you can stretch your quadricep. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. If that's right for your body, go for it. All right, I'm going to come back into my lunge. Those of you in your lunge, continue to take those breaths Inhale, exhale. Continue to focus. One more option too, as you're deep breathing, if you want to get a little bit more into that quadricep, you're welcome to tuck those back toes under and lift that back knee up. If you're feeling that, and you're going to pretend that heel is going to reach the ground. If not, keep your back knee down. You have to do what is right for you. I just want to show you all different alternatives because everyone's at different levels here. Keep that chest lifted. Inhale, exhale. We'll take a few more breaths before switching sides. Remember, what brings you peace? What brings you joy? When you feel ready, go ahead and either do a counter stretch with that heel down, toe up, maybe a little hinge forward. This leg doesn't have to be completely straight. You can if you want it to be. Just don't lock out the knee. A little stretch. Or maybe you want to come into a cat and cow. Whatever works for you. Take a moment. Notice how you feel from one hip to another. Do you feel a little bit more open? I'm hoping the answer is yes. When you're ready, go ahead and set up for the other side. So if you're laying onto your stomach, just place that strap on the other leg or the other foot. And here we go for the other side. Again, your back foot can be curled under if you need that balance, or the top of the foot can be on the mat as well too. All right, so focus here. What do I always say? What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? And focus, love and light. Inhale, long breaths out. You can focus on the muscles stretching. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, exhale. Continue to focus. If you want, walk yourself back a little bit, opening up, create that arch. All right. If you're thinking you want that other version, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to show you that again. All right. You can use 2 blocks or 1 block. All right. Looking forward, back knee is up, right? And just holding here. Inhale and exhale, deep into lizard there. All right, so there's that other version. It's a little bit more advanced. Keeping the chest nice and open here. Back knee down or back knee up. Let's take a few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, slowly come out of that. Either do a counter stretch with the heel down and the toe up, little hinge forward. Right, maybe maneuver back and forth for a moment. You can do that too. I like to show you different options so you can find what will work for your body. All right, nice job. Let's get into our next stretch. So we are going to come into little modified pigeon, but we call it Indian peace pose because we're going to do a little twist. So have your knees in front of you. You're going to drop your knees to one side. Take the top leg and swipe it back. Both feet are flexed. You're going to take a bolster or maybe a block. That is up to you. So a bolster or a blanket's going to be a little bit more comfortable. This is optional. I want you to lift up as tall as you can. Your front foot is going to be flexed. Your back foot also flexed. Lift, inhale, exhale, twist the torso. Whatever leg you have in front, that's the way you're going to twist. So I have my left leg in front. I'm going to twist towards my left. Lifting, twisting. Now this may be enough for you. You're going to feel this into the back, quadratus lumborum, right in through the back here, and then you've got your spinal erector, small of the back there. All right, really trying to open up through the back. So starting into those hips. So you've added the twist. Now maybe you stay here or you walk yourself down if that feels right for your body. Now you can even add more of a twist. All right, so you're welcome to twist towards the back, and you're going to feel that even more through the QL or quadratus lumborum. Again, I want you to close your eyes here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Feel the hips opening. Feel the back opening. This one's a really good one, especially if you're really tight. Every day I do the stretch. I do the pigeon stretch. You'll see that next. That's upcoming. Deep breath in. Exhale. Close your eyes. Love and light. What resonates with you? What helps you to find your joy? If you need to go deeper into this, you can add on by twisting a little bit more, right? Or if you're comfortable where you're at, stay where you're at. We'll take one more breath. Take your time, slowly coming up. Bring this back leg in. If you need to, little windshield wiper here. Inhale, exhale. And then when you're ready, take the legs down to the other side. Set yourself up. Swipe that top leg back. Flex both feet. Bolster or a block or a blanket. All right. Think almost like 90-90 with the legs. I'm going to lift through the torso. Inhale. I'm going to twist. And then I'm going to bring myself down. Or maybe this is enough for me right here. That's fine. I already feel that through the quadratus lumborum, the QL, also a little bit of the spinal erector. It's a little bit in through those glutes there, right? Lift up tall. Flex the feet. Flex that back foot. Inhale. If it feels right for your body, walk it down. Close your eyes. Deep breathing here. Inhale. Long, long breaths out. Again, staying active here. If it feels right, lift up. Add a little bit more of a twist. If that doesn't feel right for you, maybe you're already just up here, and that's absolutely fine, right? Maybe you're just looking behind that shoulder. That adds on even a little bit more. Over time, if you do this, week to week, you are going to gain flexibility and you're going to feel better into your back. It's all about opening up into that whole pelvic girdle, right? And the necessary muscles like the hamstrings, the hip flexors, getting the opposing muscles as well, the quadriceps, really opening up front body and the back body. Let's take a few more breaths here. Inhale, exhale. I hope you're relaxing by now. Continue to go deeper with your meditation relaxation. That's what it's all about today. When you can relax in the mind, the body will follow. I'm trying to teach just to be more relaxed in the mind so we can go about our days a little bit with less stress, right? So taking time daily to meditate, to relax, will help you in the long run and help you to reduce your pain that you're feeling. Take your time coming all the way up. Bring that back leg in, right? And then again, a little windshield wiper. And if you need to roll again, that's absolutely fine. If you want to take your foam roller and do another roll with the quadriceps, you're welcome to do that. There's nothing to say that you can't do that twice. So you're welcome to roll again if you want, or get into those hips. Right? If you're feeling like man, I need that just a little bit more, go for it. Our next stretch we are going to do is called pigeon. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways. The easiest version of pigeon is going to be on your back, but then I'm going to actually show you what pigeon is, lying onto your front side of the body or your stomach. But if you're feeling like you're still very tight, you're going to take your left foot on top of your right knee, take your left hand on your left knee, upper body's flat, and just push that knee away from you. If you saw my stretch video, my free stretch video that I do have, and if you haven't gotten that yet, get a hold of me, let me know and I'll send that to you. But in that video, I teach that you're going to take this hand and you're just going to press away. So we start in the just basics, the beginning of pigeon here. Now the other version of pigeon is you're on your stomach, right? So I'm going to have my left leg forward. And my other leg can be bent, just like we did with the 90-90, right? And then lean forward. Holding here. If you're a little bit more advanced, and you can extend your back leg all the way, go for it, right? And you can relax the head down, getting a nice stretch through the neck here. So that version 1 was on your back, and you're using that hand just to push that knee away from you on your exhales. Your other version is both of these knees are bent. You're leaning forward instead of being twisted. You're going to feel that especially through the piriformis. It's in that whole glute area there. So this should feel really good. Again, opening up through the hips. And that advanced version again is with that back leg all the way straight. You choose. You can stay up in your pigeon, or you can melt it down. Deep breath in, exhale. Let's take a few breaths here. Open up through those fingers. If you're all the way down, feel that through that glute, that piriformis. Either you're stretching that back leg or the back knee is bent. Either way, you should feel that on the left side. If you have that left leg forward. And this knee does not have to be a perfect 90 degrees. The leg can be in a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Right? So don't feel like you have to have that 90-degree bend. If you have knee issues, it's going to be a lot better if you flip over onto your back. And then that way you're not putting a lot of stress on that knee. A few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, bring your back leg in, or if you're on your back, all you're going to do, say if I was on my back, I'm going to take my other leg, right, foot on the knee, take that hand on the opposite knee, press that knee away as you exhale. Your upper body's flat, right, and you're pressing away, your foot's flexed. You can even add on if you want with the legs up, upper body is flat. So here's that version 2. Or if you were on your stomach, right, you can either do the 90-90, right, lifting up tall and then leaning yourself forward. Remember the other stretch we went side to side, but this one you're just leaning forward. Or, again, there's your 90-90, or extend your back leg, right. Now you can even add on here if you wanted to take a block or a bolster, right? And then really stretch the arms out, getting into the upper part of the back. So go ahead and try that. You can even walk your hands onto the mat there. It doesn't have to be onto a bolster or a block. But walk your hands out, get a nice stretch through the rhomboids and the traps, the upper part of the back, right? And don't worry if you're on your back, you'll still get this stretch. We're going to take care of that. We'll take care of you, don't worry. So stay on your back if you are on your back doing pigeon. If you're on your stomach, right, you're going to stretch those arms out. Inhale, exhale. Those of you on your back, you can take your hands if you want, stretch them above the head. Same thing, open up through the fingers and just stretch and widen. You're going to get another stretch through the chest here, but if you're really tight, you're also going to feel a little bit through those shoulder blades, because pretend you're walking those fingers infinitely all the way as tall as you can above the head, right? So you're going to feel that through the shoulders as well too. Take a few more breaths, whether you're on your back or you're on your stomach here. Inhale, exhale. And then when you're ready, come all the way up. All right, take those knees side to side. Hopefully you're feeling pretty good here. And then I want you to come into butterfly. So we're going to take the legs, feet together. We're going to lift up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Deep breath in. And then I want you to keep your spine nice and lengthened. Hinge forward first with a straight spine. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Continue to hold here. Feel that in the low part of your back, spinal extensors. And now what I want you to do is I want you to lift up, deep breath in. Let it all go. Exhale. Round it out. Hands are on top of the knees. Maybe they're on the ankles or out in front. You can even use a block here. All right, I want you to let go completely. Allow the chin to come forward, the head forward, shoulders rounded. Breathe. Tell yourself, let go. Inhale the word let. Exhale the word go. And then go ahead and roll yourself up. We're almost through. The last thing I want to roll, you can use the balls, right? Or you can use your foam roller, your hamstring, right? So I want to do the back of the leg. You're going to roll back and forth, right? Remember, don't go underneath the knee, right? Just the belly of that hamstring muscle. Back and forth. Inhale and exhale. You can also do that with a foam roller too, so you can use both of the balls. Keep going if you're using that. If you have a large foam roller and you want to do both legs at the same time and you have a little bit of upper body strength, you're welcome to roll back and forth. Inhale, exhale. Again, doesn't matter which way you inhale, which way you exhale, just as long as you're combining the breath with rolling. Always staying mindful. How are you feeling so far? Hopefully you're feeling great. I know meditation, if you're new at it, takes a while, so just find what resonates with you and keep focusing on breathing. Deep breaths. All right, once you're done rolling, if you feel like you need to roll a little bit more, go for it. You're in control. You can always pause the video and then get back into it when you're ready. Grab your strap. And we're going to take the strap to our right foot. We're going to place it more closer towards the toes or the ball of the foot. Stretch the hamstring. Your opposite knee is going to be bent. If you feel comfortable with the leg straight, go for it. Otherwise, that right leg comes up. Take a deep breath in, and then you're going to exhale. All right, so exhale, bring the leg closer towards you. And you want to go to your comfort level. It's okay if your leg's here, if your knee's slightly bent, that's absolutely fine. I don't want you to be all the way here. This is a different type of stretch, okay? I want you to have your legs straight. So if your leg's here and it's straight, if it's here, if it's straight, that's absolutely fine, right? Wherever you are in your comfort zone, I just want you to feel it in the back of that hamstring there. Deep breath in, long breath out. Go ahead and close your eyes here. Stay active in your stretch. If it feels good to you, when you exhale, bring the leg closer to you. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. I'm trying to give you the time to relax into the stretch. The longer you give yourself to relax into the stretch, to breathe, the more you're going to notice a difference in your body. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release. If you want to bring that knee to the chest, you can circle it out. And then go ahead and switch legs. Take your time. Left leg up, same thing. Opposite leg can be bent or straight on the ground. Take a deep breath in. When you're ready, exhale, bring that leg towards your head to your comfort level. Inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes here. Take anywhere from 5 to 10 deep, deep breaths here. Focus. Think love and light. Think you are strong. You are at peace. Life is a gift. You are truly blessed. Again, if it feels right, continue to pull the leg closer towards you. When you feel ready, take that strap off, bring the knee to the chest. You can circle out that leg. Bring both knees to the chest. Rock it out. And then I want you to come into a happy baby. Either have the knees a little bit wider, you can lift the upper body up and rock it out, or have the legs up towards the ceiling, flex the feet. Hands are either going to be on the hamstrings or the ankles or the outside of the feet, knees towards the armpits, and rock it out. Inhale, exhale. Again, you can be here. You can even use your strap if you wanted to. All right, legs wide. All right, and rock it out. So here's a way to use that strap. Inhale, exhale. Feel that in the low back. Massage that low back. And then come into recline butterfly. So soles of the feet together. I want you to take your hands together, interlace them, reach it all up. Inhale. And we're doing a good warrior stretch for the torso. Take the upper body to 1/4 of the mat. So the right side, your shoulder blades should still be on the mat there. So come into a nice side bend here. Inhale. Exhale. And then lower side bend. Pretend as if you're stretching taller and taller towards the side. Inhale again. Exhale out. Do the same thing to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, go to the other side. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in again. Long breath out. And then go ahead and release. Bring the knees to the chest one more time just to relax. We are going into the last part of our video today, Yoga Nidra. So what I want you to do is set yourself up very comfortably. You're going to come into resting pose, we call Shavasana in yoga, with the legs extended, hands by your side. You're nice and relaxed. You can have a blanket over you if you want. If you need a bolster or a blanket underneath, like those calves or the lower part of your calves, you're welcome to do that. This is the traditional pose when we do meditation, relaxation, we call Yoga Nidra. Now, you're going to be here for a good 10-15 minutes, right? I'm going to be coming up because I'm going to guide you through this. Now, if there's another pose that you'd like to be in, if you'd rather be onto your side, you're welcome to do that. Whatever pose that works for you, that you can be comfortable for 10-15 minutes here. All right, but traditionally on your back, like I was explaining to you, you can use a pillow for your head if you need to. So if you want to pause the video and grab a pillow, you're welcome to do that, or a little blanket over you. You're going to be completely still, and I'm going to take you through a guided meditation, and I'm going to be taking you point by point through the body. All right, and my voice may get a little bit lower. That's intentional because I want you to completely focus on just being relaxed and going deeper into your meditation. So no need to really hang on to every word I'm trying to say. I mean, I'm not going to whisper. I do want you to hear what I'm saying, but at the same time, my voice may be a little bit lower. But I want you just to completely relax, close your eyes, find a comfortable spot, lay onto your back, your side, maybe your stomach, whatever works for you. Close your eyes. let's begin with some breath work. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Exhale. Deep breath in again. Long breath out. Exhale. Continue to go deeper with your meditation. Whatever you are using to help you to relax, I want you to continue with that. Or find something that brings you even more joy and more peace. The whole goal is to completely let go, be in your own perfect world, so your mind can be completely relaxed and at peace. Deep breath in. Double your exhale. Deep breath in. You can double your exhale. You can even staircase your breath out, meaning you're going to release a little bit of the breath, then pause. Release a little bit more of the breath, then pause. Release a little bit more of the breath, then pause. Keep going until you're completely out of breath, and then a nice smooth breath in. So that's another way you can breathe, just to really deepen your meditation practice here. Take a few more rounds. Inhale, whatever method you decide. Inhale. Double your exhale or staircase your breath little by little. That will help lower the heart rate. Allow you to breathe a little bit more slower. Thoughts dissipating. And you thinking more of this tranquility, love for yourself. And as you breathe in, say the word let. As you exhale, say the word go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Again, go deeper into your relaxation mode as I go point by point through the body, giving you this opportunity for a little bit of relaxation in the mind. Think of it as a little bit of a deep sleep here, almost. Conscious sleep. Your brain, your mind deserves this. So I want you to imagine a beautiful light, a beautiful glow of light around your body, symbolizing and representing universal energy that lives within us. But it's surrounding you, giving you that comfort as if it's your cloud, your personal cloud. Feeling light, feeling great, just feeling your true self, connecting. This cloud, this light is meant for you. Embrace it. Feel your best self, your true self. Send a smile to your heart as this light really helps you to go deeper with love. No stress, no worries, no anxiety. Just everything ever so perfect. And allow this beautiful light to enter the top of the head. We call that the crown of the head. Dripping like honey through the back of the face. Down through the middle of the throat. Continue to take those deep breaths. And now finally to the center of the chest. This light soothing you as I go point by point in the body, joint by joint. Allowing this light hit to the right shoulder, to the right elbow, to the right wrist, to the right hand, to the right thumb, the right first finger, second finger, third, and fourth. Take a breath. Allow this beautiful, beautiful universal energy to travel back up to the right hand, to the right wrist, to the right elbow, the right shoulder, center of the chest, your sense of identity, who you are, honoring the heart chakra here. Continue this energy over to the left shoulder, the left elbow. Go deeper within. Each breath allows you to go deeper. Relax more and more. Bring that energy into the left wrist. The left hand. The left thumb. The left first finger. Second finger. Third. And fourth. The left hand. The left wrist. The left elbow. The left shoulder. Center of the chest. Again, the heart chakra. Chakra are spinning energy wheels aligned along the spine. It's part of the energetic body. Feel that. Feel your heart. Love and light for yourself. Say to yourself, I am at peace. I am the essence of love. I take care of myself so I too can help others. I am the light. Take a breath here and allow this beautiful energy to continue to travel to the right hip. The right knee. The right ankle. The right foot. the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth. The right foot, the right ankle, the right knee, the right hip. Take a breath here. Go deeper within. Allow this beautiful light to travel to the left hip. Soothe your soul and your body with the light. The left knee. The left ankle. The left foot. The left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth. And pinky toe. The left foot. The left ankle. The left knee. The left hip. The whole front body. Take a breath here. The whole back body. The whole entire body, head to toe. Send a smile to your heart. Feel this energy inside and out as you glow, as you create your lightness. I want you to take these last few moments for yourself with love and light. Inhale, exhale. When you feel ready, begin to wiggle your hands, wiggle your toes, awaken the body. Take your time in your movements. Take a breath here, maybe nice and easy, turning the head left and right, whatever works best for you. And you're welcome to stay there in Shavasana, or you can continue to move to come up into a seated position. You're in the comfort of your own home, so do what works for you. But go ahead and bring your hands to heart center, whether you've decided to just stay there in Shavasana a little longer or come up into that seated position. We'll bring those thumbs to the center of our heart, bowing our head. Again, thinking of our best self. Always know you can come back to this video or reach out for any questions. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll bring our hands to what we call the third eye, the middle of our forehead. Love and light. Thank you for your support with the full lotus. Namaste to you. Thank you.